They do look real stupid. You've been following these guys throughout the DPC. We're going to follow them into a first blood here. Who gets it? Yeah, they nice. Have the Spectre
and the
mid
atmosphere
lane. Wow, what a bro.
But why did he skill plasma field? I feel like you need a static link level 1 especially. Are they going to deal with it or not? Kind of hitting it a little bit.
Feeling like they needed the plasma slow to even get that kill made.
Yeah, potentially, but it might gimp his level 1, which is usually where TA is the weakest. But I don't think it's going to impact anything much, so... Bristol back.
Can we get on the Execration side? Bristol's going to be zoned away from the top
battle
one.
begins.
Meanwhile, Helos on the Spectre is going for a little snipe.
Wait, Lion just lets him take it!
He has Impale and everything. I guess maybe he thought there were more heroes there? Or...
Potentially,
ooh.
But...
And
one sentry gets the sentry and the D-ward. Nice.
Yeah, the sentry ward was blocking the small camp, so that observer ward kind of ends up in a bit of a fortunate place because that's going to mean a small camp does get unblocked.
Denied.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the Leshrac. That's the hero that has to have a good game when they how do you see this playing?
I think he will be fine here as long as he watches out for the potential of level 1 goo at level 2, because they can really kill him easily with that. But he already has a magic wand, so he should be more than fine.
Top lane, bottom lane as well.
Careful
for a kill.
Risterbeck is taking a lot of damage, but so are they.
Wanting to kill, not be able to get it. Salve, the first one is at bottom lane where Aura goes down, but top at bottom lane, a lot of aggression as early kills are attempted.
Level 1.
Second one,
yeah. Tower level 1 is not something we
Radiant's middle
usually
tower
see.
is under attack.
Actually really value level 1. Good slow, good stun.
Level 2 on the Bristle. It's Phoenix who somehow hits level 2 first. I guess maybe a bit more XP there. Bristle's level 2 then. Kill.
That's from the D-ward that he gotten earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, once this goo comes online, you have to be very careful here. We'll see if he even wants to skill it. Some people just don't skill it. Let's skill Bristol back. He's holding the skill pump for now. Okay, skills. Defensive choice. Just wants to be able to sustain and farm here. Nothing wrong with that. But the Spectre should get pressured a lot. Oh yeah, this matchup is not easy for TA. He will farm much faster once you go to the jungle.
Probably as soon as possible. Stop this TA from getting a water rune. I think that really feels like what Yaoi's trying to do here is figure out which... He doesn't want to go to one too soon. He's hoping that maybe get both, but in the end he has a creep wave on him and just give the TA the bottom rune.
I feel like you can never really get both. I tried so many times. Every time you just kind of do this zigzag walk, and so does he. And then you're like, okay, take it.
Off lanes with these double stun lanes, the Impale into Split Earth and the Earth Spike into Torrent, finding a lot of aggression and early kill bottom and several almost kills top.
Yeah, Honka needs to go contest this small camp though, like he needs to clear that one. There's already a whole wave denied, and potentially another whole wave denied now if he just doesn't go there soon. Pretty big misplay by the Kanka, I'd say. I know, he's making his way over. Or has to be careful, no torrent though. He misses too.
Perhaps feeling like he didn't want to go make that play while Lion was in the lane. Lion has been stacking a lot there. Stack of Ancients, stack of Big Camp. Yeah, has a lot of farm waiting for her when she...
Yeah, it's not the easiest to farm pre-6. Like the slow of the traps really helps clearing Ancient stack especially. But he might be forced out here. The matchup is just terrible.
Static link.
Sitting at 23 damage. If you can last it with that, you're probably a god.
Like, I remember there used to be a Techies mid last hit challenge where you could an empty lobby and try and get perfect CS on Techies mid.
Yep, never happened.
Dude, I remember trying it like 20 times. I think it has base damage since then.
It did, yeah. Also a little bit better attack projectile. I tried it like bot lane.
Kill, they get the card. And Vector going to go down to a couple more right clicks. They've got the damage. And over at mid, they stopped TA from getting the Recovery. They had the support rotation from the Nyx Assassin. Get Water Runes. Kind of Execration.
He's still farming relatively okay though. Only, well, I think only 600 nipples behind the Razor. But of course, courtesy to that first blood.
Full damage out, he pops it once, and Persona that gets a little mini stun, and they get a kill there. BTZ is like, I feel like every time I look, he's hitting it in KO. He's hit like 5 KO so far.
Yeah. It's gotten a little bit easier, of course, with the animation and everything, but it's still not an easy spell to land.
I like it. Using the Purifying Flame bottom just to deny range creeps.
Yeah, I looked at it too, I hate that.
It's so easy. Level 2 Purifying Flames game to deny range is so easy.
That's why I sometimes play Oracle middle just to tilt the enemy. Very fun.
I used to play offline arm for this. Yeah, as soon as you hit level 3, I just...
So say
Palace again?
This is terrible if he dies again. BTZ TPs is trying to salvage this from his will. Keep Palace alive.
You're a trusty mate.
It's Sledgehammer alone, which isn't a problem for now. Phoenix perhaps recognizing weakness may come back.
It's a level 3 in it.
Nico. Is he going to get this solo kill? Phoenix is in the neighborhood though, and I think Nico has to respect the Phoenix's presence here, but with the dive in and fire spirits, this could be bad for Nico. He's got 1 charges to kind of pull back on.
I really feel though, as like 1 level of cool would be so good here. Lion falls bottom to the tri lane. But still, Spectre is getting pressured a ton.
Bottom, Yaoi making sure the TA doesn't get it. Good
Dire
job stopping the code from getting any runes so far. So that's it.
Generation.
Double bounce right at these.
And stolen stacks.
Without the runes, really, I have the storm mopping it up. They rotate and make a play. They're bringing in more, but they're just coming in with head speed. Protected, but SBC already getting low. Doesn't have his level 6 yet. Sunray trying to hook up, but nice turn to cancel that one quickly. BDC on the run. 1 or 2 more right clicks, not going to be enough of the 6 touch. The trap zone is there, and Mikoto.
The only mystery is how you lasted so long.
Interesting rotations. Kind of just feels like they went in there to prevent something that was already done and then lost a couple of heroes in the process. Not really worth it here. Kunkka rotating before level 6. Slowing down his own game by quite a bit. And he has Water Park queued up. Like that. Have you seen the Kunkka axe? It's so fun. Get over the shot also.
Park in the boat. Bob is there, they've got a Hex now as well. The X's are kind of pulling back, so they don't have to go all out chase. They pull it back in, the dash. That's another hit. Halo. They're doing the jungle meanwhile in some trouble though, so boom, while they're having a great time bottom lane, EA's game.
Radiant's bottom
This is very
tower
different
is
from
under
last
attack.
game with Razor. They're doing much better with the Razor this time, shutting down the TA's ability to farm the jungle. But Coda got greedy, he came back in, he doesn't have anything to get away. Razor.
Radiant's
Coda
bottom
with the
tower
massive
is under
battle skill.
attack.
Not expecting that kind of dash to come in with the slow.
I mean, Kodo kind of baited himself in the haunt. The top lane.
Oh,
This is all cool damage, you have to be careful.
he just came in, yeah, Terima fell. The level 4 quills. So,
Radiant structures are fortified.
need to get to the top
Radiant's
lane.
bottom tower is under attack.
Spectre has a silver edge queued up right now. I don't think he's gonna build into that. It would be funny if he just builds first time silver edge.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No.
Probably not. Blade Mail is decent since it gives you armor, but it's not the greatest here. Because Bristol and TA don't really care about the effect of it. It's not easy to itemize.
Radiant's
Yeah, we're
bottom
seeing this
tower
Echo
is
Saber
under
as an
attack.
alternative to the Blade
Radiant's
Mail as like
bottom
a
tower
farming
has
item.
fallen.
Yeah, but even Echo Saber doesn't strike me as super great. Because you're not really playing to invade this time around. Yourself?
Bristol.
dirty.
This Yowie Razor
To the narrow
has been
maze with you.
feasting through this game. He's
My
everywhere. We've seen him mid, we've seen him at the enemy.
Dire
Neutral
structures
stacks,
are
we've seen him top
fortified.
now. And he's killed on 4 heroes.
Yeah,
Dire's top tower is under
he's
attack.
definitely doing way more than most Razors would at this point in the game.
Radiant's bottom
Killed each
tower
enemy
is
4
under
hero
attack.
once. See that in the top right. Killed all 3. Right now, down in bottom lane, Boom just trying to make, you know, themselves welcome in the enemy jungle.
Gold is
Dire's
a
top
great
tower
counter.
is under attack.
Yeah, he
Dire's
just finished his
top
dual
tower
scepter
has
as
fallen.
well on Razor. So he has a way to cancel TPs, potentially set up some offensive impales for the next assassin.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, so
is
far
under
the Bristol's
attack.
game is not good at all. Usually we see Bristol at the top of the network as a lane dominance hero. Not at all this game.
Not usually a hero you think of well when you're playing from behind.
Right. Don't send your lion.
The Earth Spike, but perhaps not very easy to get out of it. But where on this map? Now,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Has a DD bottled on TA though?
Dire are scanning.
Potentially be a fight changer. Because DD this early on with level 1 melt is a ton of damage. Back? What's he going for? Apparently Shroud. Yeah, he also recognized that he's gonna have mana problems. Goes to the item that gives him mana back. I like that choice quite a bit.
the next move from these two teams is going to be, it looks like they want to use this edict to start taking some house objectives.
Radiant's
Comes to
bottom
mid
tower
lane.
is under
Here's a
attack.
man.
Dire structures
Make
are
a call, but if he's taking enough, Torrent into the Earth Spike, he's sitting behind, waiting patiently with his false promise. We'll end up
It's a DD hit.
to be on the safe side. He's pretty okay here. Has the one charge if he really wants to. He gets the real. Running it into range with the
It's a big impact.
It's just melting. The egg perfectly placed on the low ground there. They pull up 3. It's Boom with a double damage PA. Completely catching Execration up out of the huge fight. The Conquer, both plus the egg, everything coming into play there.
What a combination it was. Everybody wanted to hit the egg, but the ball just slides through, and everybody has to scramble to not get hit by it. They get hit by it anyway.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
this tier
is
is just
under
free
attack.
to keep right-clicking the entire fight.
Radiant's middle
3k
tower
gold lead
has
suddenly,
fallen.
from an even game to Bristol just being like top 4 net worth suddenly. He was bottom 6, or rather top 6. I'm gonna look at it that way.
Bottom 5, I think, right?
Yeah, bottom 5, that's right.
Here come Execration. As soon as they lose a fight, they know some of those, the big ultimate, the supernovas on cooldown, so they want to smoke up and
Radiant's middle
see what they
tower
can get.
is under
Maybe
attack.
not the best target to
Things have been range with the carapace.
and the link throw. Have they got the damage? He's just taking it from the Razor, but he's very tanky. But he may go down without the pose.
This will
He
only
needed to run there. It was
forever.
only a couple of seconds away. Just had the ghost ship, they maybe would have been able to do
Dire's
that.
bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
Primo's has been getting caught out quite a bit here. 3rd death to his name. Not playing very carefully, leaving most of the good farm to the TA as well. Yeah, scouting out the Conquer.
Feels like that's the game plan of Execration. Flying gets picked off. The ghost ship on the next bit. Follow up.
Take that. Victor did go for the
Say that-
Echo Saber.
Yeah. Would you say it's the right call to give TA more of the farm than the Bristol as far as the late game goes?
It's hard to say because his early game was so bad. Like in a normal game, where Bristol is a top net worth, I think it's the right call to make. It's just this time around, he's your frontliner that's being a little bit sacked. But he's still farming decently, it's just he's nowhere near where he wanted to be. And they also recognize that, so now he got the Ancient stack instead.
Yeah, after that recent death. Came around. We're force the Leshek to TP out of this bottom lane. Execration are able to make any more moves towards this mid tier 1. They've lost their own mid tower, so definitely an objective they'd like to take. It feels like despite having the Leshek, they haven't been able to do this early on here.
Yeah, looking for the mid tower once more, but they're already setting up for the defense. We have seen how overwhelming the team fight
back
is.
so soon.
Yeah.
Dire
See a team fight like that, you're
scanning.
thinking they probably don't want to come back until they have at least like a 1 beat maybe on Razor.
But here's the problem.
Again. Harvest the quill. Oh, it goes for it, but then impale, but doesn't land it.
And just didn't
Radiant
quill at all,
are
huh?
scanning.
The real problem here is for the Radiant side though. They have Razor and Spectre who don't farm fast at all. Like it's a very interesting core combination because they just can't farm the Ancient sufficiently or any jungle stacks efficiently. And you can just see the gold lead is steadily increasing. Because Blue is farming much more efficiently around the map.
Play that farm game for now. Imagine they'll get some item timings and then probably just force up objectives like Roshan.
Yep. Yeah, he's massive. That's the X mark, but no real follow up there. And Kanka went team mode up after the he must sell again, but this time a little bit too tanky.
They're ready for him and they're forcing in, looking for that X pullback. Now he's got to be careful. Careful by the end.
Yeah, they're just itemizing into a lot of Force Staffs / Hurricane Pike just to get away from the Razor. It's a very good item build. Also just to save people from the Nyx Assassin setup. Because a split Earth follow-up is going to come inevitably. Just Force Staff them out of it. It's a very good tool.
Boom Esports. Try and take a fight. Yowie. Be a great pickup, but he's playing safe. He knows coming, it seems. And Boom may just have to go for something like force Roshan here. That may be, if they want to fight, that's one way to go about it. The mid lane, they catch Yowie. Like is there, Bruce on the front line, they get the 6 over outlet. You will look down, and he has to get out of there with all his movement speed. Disengage Execration, they did have to fly back on the Oracle, but bad for them.
Yeah, these early buybacks are a lot more painful though because it adds like 24 seconds to your respawn timer. Next time Oracle dies, he's gonna be dead for like a good 50-60 seconds. And it was a very fast blink. Well, not super fast, but I don't think they expected it at all. 1500 gold ahead of the +4 Nyx Assassin.
A lot of farmers in the game. The Execration, they can name it. They come towards mid lane, they get the characters on the Dakota. Looks like he's still going to be able to get back to safety with the root up. Halo, who's charging in the Spectre, maybe a little bit. Very low by the pistol back, but the Oracle is there with the save. Nice impale! The great bolting Ursa on the impale BDD, making the plays to win. Execration, boom. Just with FBZ.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Great play.
fortified.
Great job getting the backline.
Yeah, that 3-man impale. Absolutely just one in the team fight. If that doesn't
Dire's
happen,
middle
you
tower
potentially
has
lose a couple of
fallen.
heroes. 4-0. White, but
Dire's middle tower
pretty much
is
call
under
it that.
attack.
FBZ the only one wriggling away.
They do a really good job just kind of like hiding Boom in, like with that Razor. Oh, he's low, but the Oracle just not rushing into that false promise. Been very impressed with RR. And
Yeah, definitely doesn't overreact, which is something you can do very easily as an Oracle. Like, oh, he's getting low, I need to save him right now. But he knows his limits very well. And now that's a BKB finished on Razor. It's his next power spike. Gold lead in favor of Execration. There was a 4k gold swing.
they went right into Roshan. The big problem with that last fight was the lack of maneuvering. This is where it's saying, well, we can do here. Here comes Razor with the BKB just charges over the Sonic. That's TA's damage gone. The Kodo. Now the force starting to get away from this one. off though. Execration over now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The characters is there. They're trying to get stun out onto the rooftop. Toto. And the Spectre is some trouble. The finger of death is not enough power. He goes down. They've got the Spectre. The Dreamers on the Roach because they want the agent. Who's going to get it? The Roach flat. It's been and it's going to be Nico. The four heroes fighting over the agent, but it goes the way of Execration. The fight not done, there's a false promise. Is it going to save the left? Like a couple of right clicks from NBA, get it to the two-man impale behind. The Earth Spike absolutely wrecking them. Mind showing he can do what it's done just as well. And now the respawn going to come into the left. And they get a second kill here. The Sunray flying over, catching up both these heroes. And it's going to be a second kill onto Nico to complete the team while they need RO. He's going for a TP out, and Hyde does not have See? That's good. I'm sure they're having a laugh about that one. You've got to find a way to laugh, even in this most tense situation, when he gives a tip to his buddy for standing in the edict.
He was, yeah. He had 800 health and took it the entire time until death. And they kept pinging him. He's probably like, what am I doing? What? Why are you pinging me, guys?
And he won that team fight with that Earth Spike at the end, that two-man Earth Spike, so... I'm sure there's, you know, they don't mind too much.
Oh no. The Roshan kill, unfortunately for Boom, went to the Radiant side, but was a very big team fight victory. And it was the freshly BKB, picked up BKB as well, from the Razor. He just couldn't fight at all. He ran close to the TA, but he just stood his ground and hit him back.
Stole all the damage. The Supernova would seem to be the thing that once that went down in the pit, they don't have heroes, but none of the heroes hit egg well.
Yeah, and that's level 12 now.
Right.
Level 2 egg.
Yeah.
2 additional hits, a bunch more damage. But the really big problem there was that the Spectre just ran in and kind of died to the Impale Finger combination. Like, Oracle was not ready at all to help him there.
Like a big item pickup for TA, completing the Hurricane Pike. If Mikoto had that last fight, could have broken that static link a whole lot faster.
True. However, when Razor is BKB, you can't use it on him, so it's only half as efficient. But it's still better than nothing, of course. And you have another 4-step also on the Kanka, so they should be able to break anything.
Dire are scanning.
Nick's been dead in the front lines. A lot of sentry wards littering the map, though. Have to find that pick, perhaps. Hide on the high ground. Everyone who scouts on BGC. CJ gets the hex off the board. Impale is there, but they do get the same team. That's going to be there.
It's a good egg.
Backline's nice egg. Trying to bring it down. Even the Spectre coming over. Everybody committing with the Spectre. Helping bring down the egg, and it looks like they're being chased. Hide away from the Kunkka. Going for the shard here. That's going to help them out as the Mikoto connects on the Oracle. They don't have to worry about that pesky. Next line the Razor. And TA well and truly online now. These melt strikes are absolutely ripping them. TA has been disarmed now. In some trouble as the Impale comes out with the next assassin. The Dust is there as well. 9 pikes from Mikoto to disengage. Gets their fraction now as well. He's just coming, so he's going to keep running.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Low
attack.
ground, and it looks like he's going to be okay.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Wave well. High ground, or maybe it's just the dagger, and they've got a TA trap to slow him down first. Good damage. Damage there. The Melt Striker with the Sunray. They get the kill. Boom with another big team fight win.
Dire's bottom
But
tower
this combination is so deadly. This TA plus Bristleback. Whoever they focus, it's just so much overwhelming physical damage. They just explode. Did you see the Razor? He had half health, 2 goose decks, 1 melt strike, exploded. Just gone.
Razor, I feel like, has a sound queued up, but just needs like a plate mail, right?
He needs a plate man, 100%.
Right.
But how does it help now? Because Bristleback finishes Agonins, and we've seen how strong that is. 900 AoE, you just goo everybody. When do you think they're gonna nerf the Raiders anyway? That's 900 is a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot, but it's a lot that hero has. It's not like they take OT in these games. Dakota mid.
Double 4-step.
Yep. They'll be happy just with here. Dakota a bit low in health and mana. Haste from bottom. Whoa! Yowie! A bit scared there. Wanted to get the rune and perhaps felt like Lion was about to
That's for me.
something nefarious, but he does have an Oracle on his team. Bit trigger happy.
Yeah, nerves definitely coming into play. I mean, this is their last chance this game, right? They lost their one life they had. Now it's do or die.
They're going to be looking to Palos. His late game Spectre item timings. He is not getting the farm he'd perhaps like, but the expectation is not that he should keep up with the TA, so still sitting on at least respectable level.
One more thing we didn't mention before the Echo Saber, it's actually one of the better ways for them to kill this Phoenix Egg. They don't have anything, so this double hit makes a lot of sense. Oh, Spectre. You see him? Might be an even bigger kill to get the Oracle.
They got the hex off his left record break. They're going to force the buyback hit. Immediately Execration will say, let's get the hell out of here. They want to force in by, they force out the fault, comment on the next, and they don't have to deal with other heroes. TA just spell strike in the range, the range leads, the TP Staticless has to just run away. Now he goes for the TP out, he does successfully get out of there, but you can see how strong and scary this TA is. Still beating the Razor in the right-click battle.
As we said, it's overwhelming physical damage is too much to handle for them. And now Razor is going into the plate mill. Shiva's guard, but might be a little late.
Yeah.
Flags are scanning.
It does feel like, at least to me, Spectre, biggest late game, one of the biggest late game characters in Dota, is there answers for a really farm Spectre on the boom side? You feel?
Sort of. Simply because this goo, once the Manta Style is on cooldown, you're not gonna build BKB on Spectre. Maybe you find a flicker, that would be the best case scenario, but if you can't dispel this goo, it stacks up to 8 times. That is over 30 armor reduction. And you are going to die, whether you're a Spectre or not. Like, he needs to be able to dispel this consistently. Maybe his teammates need to do it for him, but he can't get good up too much. It's on.
Gets up nice, the static wins for now, fine. FCZ with 4 shots out of there.
Is he dead?
Gets the kill on the race. Meanwhile, takes up the reach. Yowie next, he gets the X. The X to 54 comes back. Oh no.
Oh, he healed himself too early. Oh, of course, it's a little bit of a mind game, but
yeah.
He expected him to pull him back right away, but he didn't. 0.3 seconds too early.
Player.
Yeah.
He read the situation.
Radiant's
and won
top
the
tower
mental
is under
battle
attack.
there.
What would you have done there, you think?
Radiant structures are
guess
fortified.
The expectation is that they're going to pull you back right away. So
I meant as
Radiant's
Kanka
top
actually. Would he have pulled him
tower
back
has
right away? I feel like I would have.
oh no, I'm
I mean,
Radiant's
even if
top
you're not a
tower
pleb, it's just
is
like
under
kind of
attack.
muscle memory, right?
maybe. You're like, okay, we just had to fight.
This fight was hard, but look at TA. He found an enchanted quiver and he bought a Crystallis. Like, his damage output is going to be through the roof. It already was. Now it's just going to be absurd. No. He's literally going to hit you from the full screen with all the attack range.
Radiant are scanning.
How much attack range does he have now? So he's sitting at 890 plus the 400 bonus range from the quiver. That is a lot of range.
For 1,000 attack rate for the quiver hit.
Yeah, what is that? 1290? That's more than a sniper. And of course all the bonus damage. If that one crits, it might honestly just one-shot the Oracle.
Yeah, unfortunately, that lane ward not allowing them to see the RR and take that fight. Now with second Roshan coming up.
They have no Bristol there, where's Primo cell. I think as though if he's there, Roach is gone almost immediately. So much minus armor.
Let's finish a BKB before this Roach. You know, keep traps in the pit, don't let them get Roach. If I can finish this BKB, this Roach fight is going to be really easy for us, and now it's money for it.
Yep. It's going to be really tough to fight. We also have the water park online. But once these BKBs expire, even Spectre is going to have a hard time fighting in that one.
Yeah, he's got the full water kit with the
Did he skill the torrent duration? Of course he did. Going for the full toxic build. It's a good stun. It's 2-second stun duration. Bonus minus armor on Rosha, minus 25.
Radiant.
Double damage.
Pick it up! And now the Razor's in there. Statically, he's a lot of damage. Bring this out. In the front line, being silenced up for Hector. Sky, you pick up the coast pieces. The heal from it, and now he comes the water room. Dreamer Cell shows up as well with the tools. They take out the Razor. Noodle fighting on a team line. And didn't give him that second kill on the Spectre. There's no way out.
He is not tanky at all. What? I thought he was gonna live way longer. He has 3k health.
That TA, 7k damage in that fight. Kunkka, half that with all the waterworks flying around the tidal waves and torrents. Black
Radiant's top tower
cooking, man.
is under attack.
What is cooking? Oh, data this?
Thanks to you.
Boom. What are we doing about this TA?
Radiant's
This
top
is sending
tower
a message
is
for
falling.
if you go through to
Radiant's
DNC
middle
as
tower
well as
is under
Fnatic,
attack.
you have to receive go to TA. You can pick it and they're able to
Radiant's middle tower has
We'll
fallen.
play into the Ember.
Also, sorry for having brain delay. I was like, hey, what's cooking? Oh yeah, boom.
You said it 10 seconds later.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now I'm thinking about it. Why did he say that? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, it's been a long day. We're like 14 hours into the day. We've had some long, crazy Dota, so you can forgive me.
Yeah, but Boom is trying to put the average aim down by, I don't know, 2 minutes?
Yeah. These 40-minute wins are
yeah, this is how you play aggro Dota. But at this core combination, you have to be really wary of that in the future, I feel like. Yeah, pistol back. Scary stuff. Yay, Daedalus. No, he's gonna be critting for so much.
That's
Level 25 TA. Minute 32.
fraction. Now we
14
on the outpost.
All right. Who's his next victim?
Now.
Phoenix.
Did you go to the angle? Now the egg. He can't move. He goes bouncing up and down like a ping pong ball. Palos is just trapped. Gets away from the sunrise with this. And King's head waiting for him. He is just burning. He goes down. Meanwhile, on the back lines, it's the Dakota with Green Cell cleaning up. The Razor as well as Nyx Assassin.
Man, that was a, what, 40 HP egg.
Radiant's
It was all
bottom tower
enabled
is
by the
under
tidal
attack.
wave, I believe, that came through and pushed away the Spectre from the Phoenix. It's such a good shard.
Dream Missile's just running down mid. He's putting a flag in
Radiant's
the
bottom
face. I
tower
love
is
it.
fallen.
With the pizza.
Pizza party time, Execration. If you guys are getting knocked out, you know what comes next.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nico, get ready.
Oh,
Radiant
Bloody cold
structures
dominoes.
are fortified. Dire's middle tower
Is that
is
your
under
favorite pizza?
attack.
looking for that.
Radiant's
Say
bottom
pizza,
tower is under
We're
attack.
not by any pizza. You're out there. Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, wherever you are. We'll
Radiant's bottom tower
happily bring you
has
on a
fallen.
PCS broadcast.
No, I'll eat one as well.
welcome back.
They're hungry too. They're hungry for more kills. They're taking out the Nixon assassin. They're breaking this hot ground. Nico in the front line. Now, being pulled back in by the tidal wave.
Radiant's bottom
Look at the pistol. 120 damage straight, but still 400 damage.
Radiant's bottom
I
barracks
kill
are
this
under
guy.
attack.
His damage and his impact is from all these spells as well. The AoE goose
Radiant's bottom
taking out the rack. God, that one will never get. Pull back. He comes to go step to the front line. He's trying to bait them in. Here comes the Razor. The target.
What though?
They just forced to run. To hold bonus already. He's everything in their kit and they have absolutely nothing left in the tank. They're going down. Tails is perhaps the last hope for them, but another tidal wave coming in on the back. And the Sunbreaker to burn Yaoi back to the base. It's GG. Execration. That's not going to be going to TI-10. Boom Esports. Then through to the final day of the Southeast Asian TI qualifiers. A rematch against TMC Black.
Yeah, very well deserved as well. The last matchup against TNT